Oh, of course these widgets don't just work automatically. I have to give them permission. Give me a second. Of course it's a password I can't figure out. How is everybody doing today, though? Something's super wrong. Well, so much for a quick start. Because I wanted to try out these little chat widgets. You'll have that, I guess. Come on. Options. Where's the goddamn options? I love. You can't find the options. My account. There we go. That's there we go. Come on. Oh, it's starting to load. All right. Is it working? It doesn't seem like it's working, does it? There's only way to test this is in a live environment. Here, I'll type a message. Testing. Testing. Not showing up. Doesn't seem to work. It's funny how neither of them are working. Should be really simple. You would think it'd be really, really simple. Let me try putting in the full address. TV/. Of course, that's challenge not found. Chat. Oh, okay. The YouTube one works. The YouTube chat client works. That's something. But, of course, like all things, the Twitch one doesn't work. Gotta love that. Gotta love it. Nope, there we go. Okay. Both chats are working. Good stuff. Now I can actually just have one screen and see everything instead of having to go back and forth between this big screen TV and my second monitor. Good stuff. Alright then, let's get the game started. Let's get this game started. Emulator. PlayStation. Load game. There we go. Okay. Oh, now it looks like I finally have something. My overlay is starting to feel filled out now. You know what I mean? Good, good, good. Okay. Cool. Maximize you. All right. So I had to leave because I needed to help move some furniture out of a garage in the middle of last time. So I was like mid-sentence here. Start this story over. Long ago, humans were with God in a paradise in the sky called Mahanan. The place was protected by the power of God. Humans were never exposed to the fear or danger of death. However, one day, humans entered God's forbidden garden and ate a fruit which bestowed upon them tremendous intelligence and power. God found out about the incident, and the humans were banished from paradise. The prosperous times were over, and an era of sorrow and hatred began. That was the first part of the legend of Genesis that was passed on from long ago. They say a legend such as this contains some truth to it. So we're in Shivat, and we're getting ready to meet the Queen, but I was getting all the conversations done with the rest of the town. Humans banished from the paradise were foolish enough to revolt against God. 12 animal relics. When the righteous men's children are born again, God will awaken from his long rest and give a helping hand to them. else do we have? Here. So hungry. Eat to live or live to eat? We don't even know, do we? Doesn't make any sense. Anyone out there in the chat right now? Really eager to make sure this thing is still working. Oh, it's Yui. Satan's wife. Why are you here? I was born here. Because the soldiers from Ave and Kisley were showing up around there. Have you met the Queen? If you haven't, go say hello to her as soon as possible. Hey, Midori. Choo-choo, my friend. Midori really talks a lot. It's amazing how much stuff you have to talk about. We haven't... Oh, she's... speaking telekinetically to her. Just like Satan does with the Emperor. Yeah. That shit's hereditary. Alright. You're all like shattered fragments of a mirror. I don't need to get too deep here with the choo-choo. We've been flying up in the sky, right? It ain't easy getting supplies. Yeah, Sheephead looks nice, but it's really on dire straits. Oh, there's Wise Man. Finally here. Where have you been? Why are you here? Well, of course he's here. Queen is waiting. Go ahead. Yep. This is probably one of my favorite sections, actually. Especially when we have to, like, defend it and stuff. I feel like I can react better to chat now that I've got this I got these little widgets running in that space on the left of the overlay. It's nice. Don't have to keep looking over to my TV over here where I had them, like, enlarged. Nothing up here. Yet. Mic a little closer. Alrighty. Forget, do we run into Dan in this room? Or is it later? Must be later. Though I do remember this like path we have to take to get to Sibzen has some pretty tough enemies in it. I specifically remember the save slot being called Tears for Fears. And besides being a nice reference, I think I was crying a lot fighting those stupid spinny top guys. Please come in. Alright. Oh yeah. Yeah. They do get that effect, don't they? That's what it is. Thank you for coming such a long way. I am the Queen of Shivat, Zether. I'm actually. Oh yes, she's not underage, I guess. She's just like a young adult, but she's actually 522 years old. Yep. I and a select few of the vassals have undergone some special life-extending treatments. We were required to continue living until that final day approaches because of one man. This is our atonement for that tragedy 500 years ago. Also, he was ordered to bring anyone from the surface who would be of help to us at Shivat. The thing about Shivat is, like, they don't indicate it that much in the game, but when you read the Perfect Works, Shivat is kind of an asshole. Like, they helped the Land Dwellers 500 years ago because they wanted to be Top Gun after it's over. And then they end up betraying Sophia. And that's why all that shit happens, is she ends up dying. Like, I don't know if they really say that in-game, but in the Perfect Works, they explain, like, what's actually going on there. It's kind of shitty. Also, they imply that Zether fights alongside the others, but I don't know if they mean, like, she's literally, like, a gear pilot and stuff. I mean, I can believe it. Like I said, if you add up, like, all the anima relics and shit like that, there's, like, one that doesn't get placed, even if you count, like, the prototype stuff for, like, Crescents and Sibzen that they never put in the game. Maybe Zether had one. I don't know. Well, okay, I guess Faye is pointing this out right now for good reason. It's for you, Ellie, your family and friends. Oh, the Xenosaga games. You know, I played the first one, some of it, like, probably more than halfway through, at least, because I rented it. And it was fun, but I never actually went out and bought the game, so I never touched the second and third one. I actually downloaded them last night. I might play them after this, I'm not sure. I know there's a lot, especially that first one, I know that it's a lot of watching cutscenes. But, and I guess, you know, since I'm seeing it for the first time in a long time, it might be just as, you know. Well, it's a misconception that Xenosaga is like a prequel. Xenogears is its own thing. Xenosaga, basically what happened was, like the team behind Xenogears, they lost the rights to the game, like the series, to Square Enix, so they made their own studio, Monolith, and made Xenosaga as a sort of let's try again kind of thing. But a big misconception that happened for a lot of years was that people thought it was a sequel, it was a prequel, because if you go into Xenogears Perfect Works book, it lists Xenogears as episode 5 of a long-going story, which was the intention when they were making it. But because it was in Japanese at the time, everyone assumed that meant because Xenosaga was numbered 1, 2, 3, that those were the previous episodes. But that's actually not the case. The previous episodes are, like, well, for first-time viewers, I can't really say, but it's like Abel is episode 1, Kim is episode 2, Lacan is episode 3. You know what I'm saying? See where I'm getting at? And then there's something that happens in that 500 years would be episode 4, Xenogears is episode 5, and then something would have been 6. So Xenosaga is its own thing, but it uses the same kind of, it's using the same kind of story and ideas. Essentially, they weren't legally allowed for it to be related, so you just kind of have to stretch your imagination just a little bit to see that it could be. You know what I mean? It's like, they have a legal loophole they have to go through. And I know nothing about Xenoblade, so I really can't say anything about that. So technically not part of the story, but related in a thematic way, I guess would be a way to put it. And there's like a lot of illusions and stuff in them to where it's not a stretch of the imagination for you to, in your own little head, you know, decide they're related, but they can't officially say that. But then again, this is coming from someone who's only played the first game. I really have no idea what happens in the second and third game. So, I could just be really far off base and I'll shut up. Kinda do want to play them. I've heard each one of them plays really differently too. Like each of the Xenosaga games, like the gameplay gets changed with each one. She told me to rest, didn't she? Where was that bed? Don't remember where the bed was. Yeah, that's when I first got it too, around that age. But I like the game, but like, I have a sad Xenogears story. So, I love that game so much, but I was so bad at it as a kid. So I would get stuck on stuff. I would get stuck in the sewer in Kislev. Like, it was, like, 1, hard to get around, and 2, I was way under-leveled for it, and I could not beat the boss because I didn't understand it. So that was my first stick point. The second time I got stuck was at Solaris. And basically what would happen was I would beat the last boss fight in it, to go for the last stuff, and when it was supposed to load up the last CG cutscene before the end of the disc, my disc was like damaged and it would not load it. And so I was stuck at the very end of disc 1 for years. And I pretty much gave up on the game after that. And then like years later, like I stuck it in my like PS3 or something like that. And for some reason, the disc loaded, and I was able to get to disc 2. So it was like like a long time later that I actually finished the game. And then I really liked it, and it's one of those games I've always picked up like every few years. You know, every time I feel like I'm a little bit older, I might be able to find a little bit more in it. And it pretty much works that way every time I play it. And getting a hold of that Perfect Works English translation is what made me want to play it this time. Let's see, where's the room where I sleep? It's one of these ones, I think. No. I'm stuck at the stars. The stars. Oh, here it is. Here's the room where I sleep. I gotta say, there's a couple moments in this game where, like, they don't really tell you very well where to go. So if you don't have your instincts developed for that kind of thing at that point, like, you can get lost pretty easy. I played this enough times that except for, like, you know, I was getting a little lost in Kissel, I think, because there's so many they don't tell you what to do, things you have to do to get the story to move on at the beginning of that. I'm gonna go talk to the queen again or something. You know what, I haven't been paying attention. I know what they're saying, but I really haven't been paying attention the last couple of minutes. Oh, that one. Yeah. Well, I'm determined to get that trader card. So, I'm pretty sure I'm willing to give up some shit for Ellie to be able to bomb him to hell in those last couple rounds. My heart's set. And just in time. How convenient. Something dreadful happened. What could it be? We have an intruder in the dock area. You know, it's kind of crazy just how much you run into the same antagonist in this game. Like, you are dogged by people in this game. Like, Ramses, Domina, Wiseman, and Graf. They are in every single section. They chase your ass everywhere. Biang too. It's not until I'm like playing this all in these really quick sittings that I'm like saying just how often you're running into these people. Oh, okay. Makes sense. We have our hands full trying to fight the fire on the shield generator. If someone doesn't do something, it's possible we'll have more losses. No, Maria. You don't even have death blows. You're not going it alone. So Maria actually doesn't suck. You just gotta set her up right. Yeah, so here's the thing. This isn't the first time Shivat's been assaulted since it got its barrier. This is the third time. No, the fourth time, actually. And Satan was actually in charge of the third assault on Shivat. That's why he knows how to defend it so well. That's why he's planning the strategy for defense. It's kind of awesome. Like, little tidbit there. When you also consider he's designed most of the gears that are attacking it in this assault, it's really funny. He's playing Satan plays the long con. Alright. We're gonna leave Satan behind. Just because Domina's gonna be at the end of this, and I don't know if they have a conversation if Ellie's there. I always try to arrange my party so if there's like a character we encounter, there might be an extra conversation or something. That's my line of thinking. Like whoever like story-wise would make the most sense to bring along. You know what I mean? Which usually is Faye and Ellie, but I try to get some variety in too. So what does she start with? That's useless. Okay, let's do this. So Maria, if you take a look at her stats here, she doesn't have great stats. But she has good ether growth. That's like one stat and ether defense growth. And it makes a lot of sense if you think about it, because you're using Maria mostly in her gear. You're mostly using Maria in her gear. So the stats that translate to the gear are the most important. Unfortunately, she has bad hit and evade, but that's what magnetic coats her for. So she doesn't have death blows, so really physical damage is out of the way for her. But, her ethers where she uses subs are really strong. So an ether doubler, and they're non-elemental. So an ether doubler will do a world of good for her. And then, let's see, 56. Looks like Battle Dress is the best thing for her. And for the third thing, well, she's got low agility, so we could give her a speed ring. Or we could boost her hitter evade percentage. Holy Pendants still haven't come into their own yet because we don't have Hyper Mode unlocked. And Ether Stone could work also. That's like +2. I think we should give her a speed ring because 7 agility is really, really bad. Yeah, well, I would give her 2 speed rings, but her defense right now is so low that I think she'll get one hit killed by those spinny top guys. Like, she's got 28 defense without armor right now. That, after a couple levels, I think she'll be okay, but, whew. I know it's kind of easy mode to use armor at all in this game, but, like, eh. Let's see. Did I have something better than War Mail? Do you know there's a button that sorts things in the item list? I was trying to find it. I know you can individually sort stuff, but it annoys me that everything's so out of order right here. Trying different button combinations. The downside to using an ether doubler on Maria is she's like the one character where it makes things really expensive. Well, those are not expensive, but her best attack costs like 30 EP to start. So, yeah, you better have those Rose Souls ready for her. Yeah. I think this will work. Pretty sure this will work. Alright. Let's get going. I don't usually use Maria that much. I might use her more in this playthrough. Yeah, though if you put them all in the same party, maybe you won't notice it as much. Is Choo Choo slow also? I couldn't remember. Choo Choo's got its own mechanics going on. Choo Choo can be good. Choo Choo can be good for money, and she can be good if you know some of her underlying systems. Otherwise, you're just like, why the fuck is she even in the team? Alright, what do you got? Probably have the same stuff, but let's make sure. Weapons and armor, please. She's got the dynamite rod. Alright, that's good. Yeah, I think it's all the same stuff, so I think we're set. She's 7 speed? She's an animal. Can't she be a little faster? Dang. That sucks. Man. I was like, was like, maybe you can make Choo Choo useful, but like, you already want to be abusing drives on her. And that's like, speed's like the one thing you really can't do much for besides speed shoes. And everyone gets speed shoes if you're playing it anyway at all, so that's pretty bad. Especially because you can't boost her either. She does, so she does have double what her attack and ether stat stays. Like, in battle, her stat is 100 times, like 100% of what it says on her stat screen. So that's good. She's twice as strong as she looks on offense. Also, she can do critical hits. Oh, I cheated that money in. I'm not grinding. There's no, who wants to watch someone grind on a stream? The only grinding I did was a little bit of Deathblow grinding with Billy, and that took like 5 minutes because I turned the frame rate limiter off and just high speed it. Alright, now if I remember, this is one of those places where the map helps a lot. And unfortunately, the maps are... Oh, these guys, too. They take, like, no damage, don't they? You're supposed to use, like, a bunch of triangle attacks to kill them? Yeah. See what I mean? Without the armor, she would've just got killed right there. Alright. I think... Yeah, let's try... Robo Beam. Hits one enemy. Yeah, she just calls him the robot. Sibson doesn't have a beam attack, does it? Like, when you're in the gear. It's weird. Nah. Like, some people might think that's like a cheap thing to do, but I'm like, there is no fun in watching someone fight, like, a bunch of fights just to get some money. You know, like, that's not why people are watching someone play the game. And I'm really, over the years, I've gotten tired of grinding in RPGs and stuff like that. So I'm like, yeah, screw it. I started to play it normal, and then I'm like, I get to Nissan and I want the ether doublers because they're fun to play with, and I'm like, I'm not, like, grinding for hours just to buy these. Alright. So... Yeah, Maria, you got trashed right there. And I keep forgetting I've learned all of these new abilities on Faye. They're useful, you just never, well... this one doesn't actually do anything, so it's useless. But this one's useful, and I've never tried Counterforce, really, but it can be useful. It's weird how much stuff doesn't work in this game, too. Like, there's a lot of weird things that don't work. Like, Billy's ether guns will always do fire and wind damage, no matter what you have equipped it on them. Like, it's weird stuff like that. And you know it's true because you can use them in the fight against Tyrone and Seraphita, and both square attacks will heal them. Like, it's obvious. Speed ring, like, agility is a broken stat, but, like, I feel like there's so many enemies that do high damage in some of these dungeons. I always keep armor around. There's the map, isn't it? Alright. Well, we can use it once we get down to the floor, several layers below. Okay. So, be my assistant here. If I get lost, just remind me to use the compass. It's the easiest way to not get lost, is to remember your compass directions with these kind of maps. I think guided shot will do damage too. Yeah. Guided shot ignores defense, I think. I think all of Faye's key attack abilities ignored the defense stats. Hit him with a robo missile. The last one did 400 damage. How much will this one do? Not much more. Well, let's see how much... Maybe he's just got high ether defense. Oh, it gets healed by elements. Well, they made it specifically so Maria can kill him. That may be, but I'm using... Ellie isn't that fast either. I'm using slower characters. Whatever, I play for flavor, not for efficiency. Ten speed to take initiative. Does that mean all characters are loaded before the battle? Like their bars full at the beginning of the battle? I did not know that. That's interesting. Technically, I could do this. I could do that. Well, not with Maria. Can't do it with Maria. Unfortunately. I mean, if I put 3 speed rings on her, I could, but... Either doubler's kind of, essential for her. She's got one thing she can do. We need to do it well. Oh, wait, I could just use... No, I can't. I was gonna say, I could just use Ellie's, area attacks, but they're elemental, they heal. Maria, you need to learn your next ability. Oh, you son of a bitch. I mean, I get why Maria sucks at physical combat. She's literally the only character that either doesn't know how to use a weapon or was taught martial arts. See, like, Faye, Satan, and Rico all know a kind of martial arts. Maria doesn't, so that makes sense. Okay, north. North. Compass direction. So that goes down. Where's this go? Wait, that's where I came from, isn't it? Freaking random encounters can... And the way they adjust the count... Oh my gosh. Random encounters can throw you off so bad. Now these guys, what is it? You get something for killing them before they break out, like you get a better piece of gold or something. So let's see. I got my XX attacks now. Oh, they're physically defensive. Alright, Ellie. Oh, she's out of ether. No! Oh, well, wait, it's 500, isn't it? Ah, it's okay, we made it. Maria must start learning... Does Maria learn, like, the robot punch at 50 or something? Must be. Because I remember learning those abilities, like, after the fights. But I know I'm lower level than usual for this place because I'm not grinding at all. Like, a lot of people are, like, level 60 when they get here. I don't give a shit. Alright. 2 different places we can go. Hit this, you can change the direction. What's this? This is where we go if we fall down. Yeah. Son of a bitch. See, this shit needs to be moved. Might as well do this instead because it builds up, you know, death blow stuff for the later death blows in the game. Well, later death blows, as in end of section. Oh, there she learned Robo Punch. You mean the, Okay. Oh no! There we go. Save state so I don't fall off. There these guys are. Right, they get stronger when their health's low, that's what it is. So... let's see if I can kill them. Oh, they have high evasiveness, that's it too. Yeah, it's easy to game over on these guys. Are they weak to ether? They get healed by ether. Okay, maybe Robo Punch will do it. They do get physical damage, so. There we go. Maria, there you go. Alright. I don't think we have anything to worry about from those guys. I was like, man, Maria should be doing more damage than this, and there we go. It's funny because the punch and kick actually do physical damage, so even ether-resistant enemies can get hurt by them. Okay. Oh, look how useful this map is. It's so readable. Well, at least we have an icon. Garbage. Oh my gosh. And at least the map doesn't rotate. That's nice too. But look, our compass direction is the opposite of when we can start using the map. So, there we go. Alright. Let's see. Where are we? See, what I need to know is where the destination is. Which one of these circles is the destination? Yes, it is. It's crazy. Hi there. Yeah. It's like, it's crazy to think about. This game was like, the people who made it, they were like all new to 3D modeling and stuff like that. And this game's 3D models hold up really, really well. Like, I think like the texturing on like your gears and stuff like that are really good. Especially like if you take a look at Weltall, it's like, that looks really good. Alright. But as for this 20 pixel JPEG, let's see. It's probably gonna be the one in the bottom corner or the top corner. Well, thank you. I'm glad you're liking it. I'm gonna try the top corner one first. I think. So we need to go down, left, take that staircase to get on the gray layer. I don't think there's really any great items in this dungeon, so I'm not too concerned about that. Just kind of want to get through it, because a lot of annoying enemies in here. And I don't want to get lost from doing it too long. Let's try this. I do want to find Big Joe. You remember where... I know he's under one of the staircases here. It would be bad to miss Big Joe. Nuke. It is physical damage, though. It might not do that much, actually. Nope. It don't care. It don't care at all. How does that even work? How is it doing physical damage when they're physically resistant? Or do they have, like, non... I don't know, how does this thing's defense work? Because regular physical attacks do nothing, but death blows will do damage, and that physical ether will do damage. They got some weird defense thing going on. Oh, I guess I didn't use that much. Oh, I don't think you get anything. I just like Big Joe. I just think he's a fun character. And I've actually found him in a place I didn't find him anytime I played before. I can't remember where it was now, but he's pretty much in every city in the game. So if you haven't found him in one of them, he's there. You just gotta look. Oh, Kislev. I never noticed him in Kislev where he tricks you into taking your money. But then if you, like, talk to him later, you can get an item. Okay, so we're down here now. Okay, so we just go west. Watch, it's gonna be the green layer that's the way out. Yeah, I just like all the character interactions. All the characters are really well done in this game. They each get their own arc. They have this, like, all these really nice reoccurring themes that are going on when you're playing the game, like, with, like, these ideas of, like parenthood and blood ties, and, like, how every character, like, has some kind of issue with it. And, like, all these outside forces that are acting on them. There's, like, a lot of cool stuff that goes on with this game. And of course, there's, like, the things everyone talks about. There's, like, you know, the religious stuff, the Nietzsche kind of reaching kind of philosophy, the, like, Freudian psychology kind of stuff. I think that stuff's nice, but it's also kind of set dressing. Where there's a more, like, relatable kind of thing going on, too. Let's try going up. What's this? I think Big Joe's behind this door. You don't like Big Joe? No, he's amazing. He's like Elvis and Rocky Balboa. Like the character Rocky Balboa and Elvis just made an incredibly narcissistic child together. I keep using guided shot against this with Faye when I mean to be using triangles. Gotta get those input experience in. Not with Maria though, god dang it. Maria has nothing to gain from using physical attacks. It's weird that her, like, 4th triangle attack does this weird bubble thing. Yep, I was right. Man, my memory's better with this than I thought. That's all you got to say, Joe? Screw you. Okay, I hate Big Joe too. I thought I was gonna get something funny out of him. What is he? He's just sitting at the bottom of a stairwell. I'm thinking about life right now. What even is that? Omega Souls. 50G. They only cost 50G. How do you not abuse them in this game? How much money do I even get from fights right now? Not that it really matters, but how much do I get? This enemy is really, literally called a gimmick, and it's all his attacks are gimmicks. That's goofy as hell. I'm gonna drain your EP. I'm not gonna take any damage. I'm gonna have low HP. It's all one giant gimmick. Robo Beam is enough. I think Saibzin's one of my favorite gears. I didn't used to like it when I played before, but like I've watched a lot more mecha anime since when I first played this game, and like I'm really liking the whole giant robot kid with a remote control kind of thing. Well, it's not remote control, it's telepathic, I guess, but either way. And then, like, how Steer is pretty much like a Votom's robot. Scope Dog, that's what it's called. The only thing they're missing is, like, a Patlabor style bunny-eared robot. At least I can't think of one right now, off the top of my head that they have. Yeah, but if you talk to him though, before you leave Kislev, after the purge, if you talk to him on the map screen, he'll tell you to go back there, and there's like a good item in that corner. So, like, yeah, it sucks, but you actually get your money's worth for it. I can't even remember what he gives you, but it was good, whatever it was. But I never knew about that. I've never, like, I never had my money taken from him, like, any other time I played the game, so I had no idea what to expect with that. These things just draining all my EP. I'm gonna forget needed in a fight. Ellie's got 65 EP already. Is there nothing? Oh, there's a ladder here. Okay. Oh wait, there's a. Did I not see it? How did I not see it? No, I didn't see the rotating blades. You know, I've never played any of the Mana games before. I never got one, never got a hold of one, never rented one. Are they any good? I could, but they're not doing it. The death blows don't do enough damage to kill these guys in one hit. And Maria will kill them in one hit. So I might as well do those triangle attacks and get the input experience for the 7 AP death blows. What about Sibzen? Yeah, I know Sibzen's got death blows, but they're not tied to Maria in any way. It just knows them. I do have enough EP, right? Okay. It plays like a. Oh, what happened to my chat? That was weird. The chat went away for a second. Wonder what caused that. I do wonder why they didn't bother giving Maria and Choo-Choo death blows. Is it because they come in so late they think you won't want to train them, or I don't know. Because Choo-Choo's got a reason to use physical attacks in the first place because of its critical factor. You don't think so? Yeah, but that takes like a huge amount of money, which in my case doesn't matter. I mean, I'm pretty much going to do that. I I might not do it with the other characters just to make the last dungeon a bit more challenging, but I'll do it with Choo-Choo just to demonstrate how stupid Choo-Choo can get. I mean, even just buying the stuff from Big Joe and Zaboim will make you way too strong for the final dungeon. Like, they don't have anything that's challenging enough to really compensate for those bonuses they give you. If you know what I mean. Don't kill Ellie. That's true, because she gets that huge ether defense. And Deus mostly does ether damage. Oh, I fucked up. I just fucked up bad. Because those things are gonna go ham on me in a second. I don't have the EP to kill them. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, Maria, you need to live. Ellie's gonna die. Faye's gonna probably die. This is gonna be bad. Okay, they didn't enter Power Crisis, okay. I got lucky. Ellie died. Not that lucky. You know, I never thought of you trying Choo-Choo against Alpha Weltall. I always use Bart because of Wild Smile. And then I try to use, like, you have to use Faye. Which is fine since he's got System ID. And then I usually use, I think I usually use Billy because his square attack is really strong and I can use the Jessie Cannon to do, like, max damage. I never thought of trying out Choo-Choo, though. Because that, yeah, her defense would make his ether attack. Well, I use Bart because he also has a whip that'll disable the Alpha Weltall's ether attack. So everything's physical based and you can just dodge everything with the Wild Smile and magnetic coats. I'm pretty sure that's how I usually do it. At least, I say usually, but I've only done it once before. Maybe I should, like, save state it and try using, like, really unlikely teams against him. Just to see. Like, maybe if I use, like, evasion. So what I've heard is evasion rings, if you have them equipped, Wild Smile's effect doesn't actually work. So, I wonder if I could just use a really awkward party to beat him up. If I had evasion rings. Maybe, like, Choo-Choo, like... Choo-Choo, Sibes and Faye or something like that. Give it a shot. Was I going up or down? I'm going up, aren't I? Right? Am I going the right way? I think I got turned around. Oh, yeah, yeah. I mean, you're not supposed to be able to win that first fight. I mean, they make it doable, unlike, like, ID and Rico. Okay, so that's the wrong direction. I do need to go down. They make it doable, but not without, like, knowing what the hell's going on with that game and how its systems work, you know? You need to really know how things work. Is the encounter rate higher than normal here? It sure feels like it, doesn't it? Not getting very far before a fight. I know, as I'm saying, I grab all the slowest team possible, and then try to make it work. I'll say right before the fight, and then just get out of that beforehand. But like, it'd be funny to see if I can pull it off. Well, Cybzen might work because it's got special options, and I can use Cybzen like a slower Billy, right? Now, what Steer is going to accomplish in that fight, I do not know, because Rico's already got terrible hit and evade, so even with the magnetic coats, he's gonna have some trouble. It's tempting though. It'd be funny. Because everyone uses Billy and Bart on that fight. Like, it's really common to use them. Like, that's the strategy. Oh, shit. I mean, you could probably... Well, I don't know how he does with Elemental Ether. I was gonna say maybe Emeralda. There we go. I think we're almost there. We are almost there. We haven't used Robo Kick yet. So Robo Punch did what, like 1,000 damage or something? Let's see how much Robo Kick does. Nice, 1,500 damage. Gotta be at the end here. Using 16 EP and attack does require a lot of healing items, though. Not that, like, it matters when money isn't a concern on this playthrough a bit. Okay. Verge has higher agility than Ellie on foot? Is that right? Am I thinking right on that? For some reason I thought agility was tied to the character, but maybe... Verge isn't slow. You are right there. At least it doesn't feel slow. The weird thing about Maria is, like, you have all her abilities by the time you're done with Shivat. Because you'll get the gravity gun after... Wait, do you? Or maybe gravity gun on foot is level based. I might be wrong there. Alright. I don't think there's a on-foot boss battle, but still. it's in the hangar. Dominia. I never noticed that all the elements are named after angels. Like, classes of angels. So, Dominia, dominions. Calvana is cherubs, named as cherubs. Talone, throne. And Seraphita is seraphim. Like, I never noticed that before. Yeah, you get it in, yeah, Cybzen gets the special option. But Maria also has the gravity gun as an ether attack, and I can't remember if you just automatically get it, or if you have to be at a certain level before it'll still give it to you after the event. I honestly can't remember. All I remember is it costs like 30 EP without the ether doubler, so it's like, it's not really usable without, like, just having a crap ton of EP restore items. I don't even know how much power it has compared to, like, Robo-Kick to be worth that. Want to hear an interesting story? How about the cursed secret of Cybzen? For the past several decades, our scientists had to put so much effort into the research to create evolved gears. Regardless of how great a pilot one is, as long as it is human, there will always exist a time lag and human error when interfacing with a machine. It's when your father, Nikolai, was targeted. He was a genius in the field of cranial nerve mechanisms. They made Nikolai search for a way for humans to go beyond humans, by merging humans and machines. In other words, they were trying to create a new life, an ultimate living weapon, by connecting a human brain to a gear directly. It would have stayed as a mere fantasy without Nikolai, but that genius made the fantasy come true. I don't lie, Maria. This is the truth. Your splendid father succeeded in fusing man and machine, and he opened the gates to hell for the lambs. As a matter of fact, that's true. She could totally do that right now. Just like fucking jelly. Just make a goddamn strawberry jam in its hand. At a domino right now. Well, I don't know about that, actually. Like, on-foot characters without limiters can wreck gears pretty good, so maybe it won't crush her, but it could probably grab her. Various data and components obtained from the war at Ignis and battling in Kislev were used as experimental materials. And that's how special humanoid mutant Wells were born. Wells created in Solaris were tested on the surface. Only the Wells that passed the test were dismantled. I keep thinking of that right now, that's funny. Basically, the Wells become the central control circuit for Cybzen. Cybzen is the prototype of a man-machine fusion gear. In other words, Cybzen was completed at the cost of innumerable land dwellers' lives. And in the nerve circuit of it lies... Maria's mom. Why are women so gossipy? You know... Don't get so excited. You know, it's weird that, like, Sigurd and Josiah were elements, but we really never see them fighting on foot, you know, demonstrating any of that strength, you know? Also, like, the fact that Sigurd is, like, telekinetic. They never really go that much into that. Yeah, I like Jesse too. You know what they should have done? They should have put in a hammer for Maria, like as a secret weapon you could get near the end of the game. Like the one she uses in Sibeson's like death blows. Yeah, they do. Just like... It'd be one thing if the alarm went off before she left, right? I love it. I love this little section here, the defending Shivat. It's one of my favorite parts. I always like the part where we're separating out the party to do things individually. You don't do it a lot in this game. Their main targets are going to be the 4 gate generators. They're probably planning on finishing us off since Domina's demolition has weakened the gate output. We scrambled our interceptor units, but I do not know how they will fare. They're not accustomed to gear tactics. I like how Choo-Choo's in the war room. Yeah, when you're in hyper mode, I think the X attack, she pulls out that giant hammer as like a comical effect. But like... Alright, so Maria and Emeralda were intended to have their own anima dungeons and upgrades, right? And we see some of that with Emeralda. She gets grown up. Well, Maria is also a character that's not that great on foot. So I think it'd be funny to just give her like a giant hammer or something like that. If you in the dungeon somewhere. The sketches for the Omni-Gear version of Sibson and Crescents look really cool. I don't like the idea of working for free, but I don't like the idea of turning tail and running from even more. Let's do it. It's one of the few, you know what it is? It's one of the few times in the game where your party is functioning as a full-sized party. Like, you're not, like, just a team of 3 in that situation. Like, everybody's together. I think that's what I like. Yeah. Go for it, youngins. We're depending on you. Especially since my life depends on it. Why can't you be more nicer? Alright, Choo-Choo's going to help too. Going to help. Choo-Choo, what are you doing here? Well, on the bustle, she just somehow tagged along. Okay, Choo-Choo, be a good girl. Choo-Choo's not a good girl. She's in a dangerous age right now. And Choo Choo can help. I'm going with y'all. She's at that dangerous age. I don't know how she doesn't know they're here, because they say in-game that Wiseman took her out of the town already, in the past. Like, she wanted to go out on the town, and so Wiseman took her out, so she should have already known they're here. We got 4 separate units. Alright. There's one giant gear they're also holding back. They don't have any information on it. An unidentified giant gear. Action. It's a big screen. Action. Get a hold of yourself. It's a little tough, but it's fun. It's a really fun section. Four of us will attack independently and defend each generator to the death. The other 2 wait here. If even one generator falls, it's defeat for us. Next, the formation of the enemy gear forces. Okay. 2 small gears and a complement of Solaris troops. So we have a lot of enemies. So someone who can hit everybody at once. Generator 2, 3 White Knights. They're very fast and maneuverable. So we're going to need somebody who has high hit attack and agility. Generator 3, a large gear and a White Knight. Large gear's got some kind of special attack. So maybe something to decrease its accuracy. It's a power gear. Alright, so let's see. Does Jesse Cannon hit all enemies? I don't remember. I mean, Ellie would probably be a good choice for Generator 1. Probably. She could cast air odds in that fight real quick. 500-year-old spectator. Yeah, no kidding. Let's see. Oh, you know, we should use Billy for the fast guys, because his square attack won't get dodged. Alright. So first we hit everybody. We use Ellie to hit. No. We'll use Billy on the first fight. Second fight we'll use Tan. We'll use Rico on the 3rd fight. And Bart on the 4th fight. I know we can use air odds, but I think... Yeah, you're right. We should use Ellie on the... We should use Ellie. Ellie on generator 1. Then generator 2, we'll use Billy. Generator 3, Rico. And Bart on the... There we go. Ellie, Billy, Rico, and Bart. Yep, let's go. I think we're ready. Let's go. Understood. You know what I never did? I never equipped Sibson. I did not think about that. Alright, Ellie. Let's check it, just in case. I'm sure her gear's got what I want. Got power magics now. Ellie's just gonna... We haven't really got to test out these power magics. Well, there's a power gear, it's a physically strong gear. We can cast Wild Smile on it, and then it won't hit. That's the idea with that one. Also, I use Faye all the time. I'm gonna get everybody a little chance, you know. Alright, Ellie. Are you gonna break max damage? Let's see. If she hits max damage, it's gonna make me use her less, because I don't want to make the boss fights nothing events, you know? Like, that's the downside to doing this. Like, it's great if you want to go on a power trip, but if you want to actually have a real boss fight... Let's see how much damage they do. 2 power magics and an E-machine. With the ether doubler. I'd say they're dead. Alright. Sure, let's check the equipment. We haven't... That's right, because Billy still is... I don't think we've changed anything on his guns, or... See, I haven't changed the equipment on this stuff. Okay. Trying not to lose too much agility from the power. You know what? Verge is fast, but the power magics reduce agility if you go over the weight limit. That's why she's a little slower. But it makes up for it, I think, that damage, you know? Alright, so where'd the power magics go? Okay. I'm seeing how much I can pump without losing agility, basically. I think 2 power magics is going over the limit. Okay. I think we can lose 1 agility, as long as putting an E-machine doesn't reduce it again. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, we can work with this. See, Verge lost 2 agility from those power magics, but Ramonzo has got a higher weight, which actually does do something in this game. Your gear's weight affects the weight of the parts you can put on before you lose agility. So, Steer can actually really outfit itself with power magic if you felt like using, what is it, steel metal or whatever. You could try to make Steer into an Ether Gear. It's possible. And it wouldn't get slower. Okay. Gear options. Oh, it hits enemy area. Okay, so Jesse would have been fine, I think. But... Or, sorry, Billy. Rest in peace, Agents of Evil. Oh, Billy. Billy! What are you doing, boy? We'll do it in style. Okay. How is he doing this? He doesn't have magnetic coats on. Did he just dodge every attack? What the fuck? What is going on? How did he do that? Those guys specifically have high hit and evade. How did he do that? You know what? I forgot to put the ether doubler back on Billy. That's why he wasn't doing max damage right there. I forgot to put the ether doubler on him. I took it off to train him so we could do more square attacks on enemies. Yep. I know, right? You know what? Maybe I should give him a speed ring. Because he's not on foot, so that doesn't matter. Okay. The Memento Chain raises his ether defense, so he will be pretty decent against. I think magnetic coats will be fine. I don't think he needs anything else. Okay. Wait, speed ring doesn't affect gear, does it? It's only the speed shoes. Only the speed shoes affect agility in the gear, because they put some in booster mode. Okay, so no point then. Go back to having defense. All right. You know what? Rico has grown so badly, I think 3 magnetic coats are going to be needed. Alright. Yeah, I don't have evasion rings yet. I don't remember where to get them either. I'll have to look it up. You know what? The armor you can buy is just really good, I guess. You can buy the armor you buy in Shibat here is just really good. Yeah, I guess if you just get the gear upgrades, they handle this fight pretty well. Well, the magnetic coats are making a difference here. But I'd mostly put those on Rico so he'd actually hit something with his X attack. Make use of that power he's got. He does do more damage than other characters at the same engine. Him and Sibson both do that. let's wreck him. Whoa, that thing's got a lot of HP. The best you got? Yeah, these guys really don't stand a chance. Can you imagine your entire invasion force getting held back by 4 people? Bart, we haven't done much with you in a while, have we? Holy Pendant's good for Wild Smile. Is there anything better than a speed ring I could give him? Not really. I don't think so. Rico needs more equipment slots to make up for how crappy he is. Oh, you're right, I did forget to boost her. Thanks for pointing that out. Magnetic coats are too good. Well, before I boost her, I'm gonna Wild Smile him. Because he'll get an attack before my next turn. There we go. My team's just too good right now. Billy must have had really good hit and evade growth or something like that, and I didn't notice. Because he doesn't have magnetic coats on to increase his evasiveness. He was doing it just as well as these guys are. Those white knights are just really weak, actually. Yeah. Double dodge. This might actually not do much damage, actually. I didn't think about that. No damage. He's got Ether defense. Or I just don't do enough damage, period. Actually, it makes no sense for the Yggdrasil to be able to do that attack, since it's not an airship yet, and this thing is like, what'd it do? Flip upside down and fire its death charges? Noise filter. Does that prevent confusion? And then the 2 remaining fight off. Don't the elements attack in their gears here? Oh, I must be thinking of a different fight. When did the elements attack in their gears? Before the Anima Dungeon, I mean. Shivat's Gear Forces. This isn't an opponent for you. Time for the best song. It's almost here. I like how... Here's what I like about how Flight gets introduced. Okay, so Flight is a variation of Maria's theme. But we don't hear Flight with Maria. We hear it with Choo Choo first. It's like, it's almost like a parody of itself. Like, you get the parody of it, and then you get the sincere version. And something about that's really funny to me, and I like that. It's like Maria, of all things, Choo Choo inspires Maria. What if Sibson? Yeah, like, I never noticed that Maria's theme was the same as Flight until just recently. This is called Maria's theme. So Maria's theme and Flight are the same song, they're just done differently. This really is one of my favorite parts of the game, and it's weird because Maria's not a major character. Like, she's pretty much just done after this event. Like, she's in your party, but she doesn't... But man, she makes herself feel important right here. That's true, yeah. What's with this astronomically unintellectual looking low-level animal? Don't you be rude to me. I'm not a low-level animal. I'm Choo Choo. Prepare to die. Your bag does grow. I never even thought about that. Your clothing grows big too. You know, for a low-class, low-level life form, you're pretty good. I'm not a low-level life form. I'm Choo-Choo. Don't be a bad loser. If you want to apologize, you better do it while you still can. Die, you pathetic animal. Die. I mean, you're doing 0 damage before, so I really don't know how this can be that effective. Alright, now for the real moment. It's so fucked up. Solaris even puts limiters in random animals. Like, how much of a control freak can you be? Time for the encore performance. Yeah, me too. This is definitely my favorite track in the game. Gets me all sentimental. And when she wavers, her mother doesn't let it happen. It's amazing she doesn't get killed. Forgot we had this ether doubler, didn't you? Yeah, get wrecked. yeah, he did. Record scratch. Being compressed into oblivion. Record scratch. I bet you're wondering how I got into this situation. To begin with, where is Solaris? How do you get there? Solaris is hidden from human eyes by 3 gates. One of the gates is under the Ethos headquarters, but it is unreachable even with gears. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. It's funny because, like, his space-time warp cannon ain't crap compared to that gravity cannon he installed in the old model. Alright, man, you have a good one. Alright, and now we're gonna... Time to get back to our Ignis conflict here. I'm gonna fight over an Omni Gear. And now the Yggdrasil can fly. Yep, good night. Alright. Yes, of course we're gonna take you, Maria. You have this awesome freaking gear. Of course we're taking you. One of the sages, Gaspar, has returned. Jasper is the one who taught martial arts to Khan and Wiseman. I'm sure he'll be able to teach you new techniques that'll be of help to you on your journey. I've already told Gaspar. Before you leave, you should learn from him. I got it. Alright, let's go, everyone. Welcome back, Gaspar. What about Balthazar and Melchior? No, I haven't seen them ever since. Besides, Your Majesty, I came here to watch over them so that they do not make the same foolish mistakes again. Your Majesty, the Omni-Gear underground is moving. A girl named Ellie was nearby and reacted to her. Oh? Just as I thought. It's a matter of course. The girl doesn't intend to ride it, just like her. She knows it unconsciously, the existence within her. She was the same as Sophia? Sorry. No, I don't mind. I'm not him. Well then, I'll go take a look at their limiters. That's right, baby. We're getting those things taken out. So this whole time, yeah, Faye and the guys had Jaspar Room a part of the limiter inserted in their genes. Yes, yes, and then Choo Choo and her friends got together and rejoiced over their safety. It was natural for them to have a party, and their sweet, dangerous night went on and on, just like a never-ending dream. No, it's a whole other story. Choo Choo will go anywhere, even to the end of the world with you. Choo Choo's mainly pure heart is only for you. So actually, we got two characters right here. Yep, you can use Choo Choo also. Now, give me a second. I'll be back in just a minute. Oh, right, we're back. So, a lot of stuff just happened. We got two new characters, and our characters had their limiters removed. So basically, you know, on a genetic level, our characters were prevented from being as strong as they could be. So now, if we go under status and look at our death blows, you'll see, voila, we have a whole nother set of death blows to learn. And these ones cost, we now have 7 AP, and these ones are significantly stronger, and they have elements. They combine ether with physical attacks. So, they're very, very awesome. Flashy as heck. And as you can see, doing all those triangle presses got Faye and Ellie really close to learning their first one. That's why I was doing it back there. After we learn that one, there's pretty much one combo we're going to be putting in to learn the other ones. Now, how everyone else is doing, I don't know, but let's try to get everyone their first one really quick. It shouldn't take very long at all. And Maria, I did not set your gear up. So, let me check something. Graviton Cannon costs 1,000. That's not very cheap. The Missile Pod might be useful. I think we're going to make her kind of a bit of everything. We're going to make her a more versatile gear. So she can put on that power magic, and she can probably put on a second power magic without losing agility, I'd say. She can. She put on 3 power magics without losing agility. That's something. But her physical attacks are so strong, I don't know if that's really necessary. We'll give her that. And then some magnetic coats, I think. I think that's how we'll do it. Because Maria's got... Because Sibson's got good attack power. Like, really good attack power. But Maria's hit and evasiveness leaves something to be desired. See what I mean? Sibson's awesome. So let's go train our party really quick. Yes. It will be to our advantage to have everyone have a 7 AP death blow ready. We don't have to sit there and train all of them out, but having a couple will be great. Old capital, Shivat. Looking for the old dock, right? I'm ready to fight anytime. Yep. Okay. Do that. Sure. Oh, wait. We probably want to check out the gear hangar, because they might have upgrades. Possibly have upgrades. Though the upgrades we got in Shivat were pretty huge, I wouldn't expect anything like that step up. Somehow I don't think our airship's going to make a big step up from the Flying City. It hasn't had its technology knocked back in 500 years. But, who am I to say? Yeah, these are weaker. Okay. I don't think Sibson's gonna have something. Ooh, look at that S50 engine. Sibson is OP. Not even comparable. As well. You know what? Let's see. Oh. Also, we can enter hyper mode with our gears now. Which means... we will want to have a holy pendant on most of our characters. On our physical fighters, we're gonna want a holy pendant. We don't really need it on Ellie because we're probably not gonna use hyper mode for much at all. Especially for Bart. Bart especially wants a holy pendant for this section. We real cool now. Let's stop by the desert here. Oh, Bart's already ready to learn. Nice. Let's do this. Oh, he doesn't have 7 yet? How do you do that? Oh, my guys are under-leveled. I did not expect this. What level do you get 7 AP death blows? Oh no, you just have to learn one, I think. Right? Yeah, you must just have to learn one. Well, we'll know in a second here. That must be what it is. Oh, and guess what? We got an item. It doubles, it adds 2. That's 2 to your learning speed. So, he's gonna be wearing that for quite a while, because he learns the slowest. Well, I guess. And we'll turn off ours. This. Alright. I'm guessing you want to see what these things look like, right? Here, I'll show you. They're really over the top. Nice, huh? Or maybe I just needed a fight in order to get the 7 activated? That's weird. It's like an ability you earn, I guess. Strange. This is the combo you want to do after you learn your first 7 AP depth load to learn the other ones. You're supposed to be able to just do the inputs for the ability, but it's glitched, and that's the one you need to put in. It's weird, I know, but like that's how it works. You do your 7 triangles until you get the first one, and then X, triangle, triangle, square. They might be short on X inputs. That might be what's keeping him from. Yep. Cool. Switch. And what abilities has he learned? He's learned to become a tank, increase his attack, make him counterable, increase his accuracy, evasion. So, Bart's got a lot of utility skills. Holy Pendant's really useful for him in general. So Ellie, come get yours. Well, she was at like 99, wasn't she? Oh wait, let's speed this up. I think he'll get it right here. Sweet. Now, you notice that Faye learns more than Ellie does, and that's because Faye's got 2 extra ones that he gets late game. And they're the strongest uploads in the game. Most characters earn... So, Faye gets 6 7 AP death blows. Ellie, Citan, and Bart get 4. Billy, Rico, and Emeralda get 3. So, there you go. Alright, Faye, you got that done. Now, Emily. Let's try this. Equipped. Pendant. Wizardry ring. Alright, Ellie, you get yours. How strong everyone is now. Shebat is such an explosive increase in strength. There she goes. This is the face of V. What? Are you making fun of me right now? Jeez. Alright. Alright, she's got that going on. Alright. Good enough, good enough. Either stone. There we go. Good enough. Oh, that's good enough. Alright. Alright. Get those characters in, switched out, and we'll go move on. Actually, I don't even know if I'm going to use Ellie for this section. Let's see. I gotta use Bart. Kind of gotta use Bart for this. We haven't got to really see Choo Choo on foot. We could do that. No, actually, let's use Maria. Because Zybson's still really strong right now. Faye can keep the wizardry ring on because he learns the slowest. Did I not take it off Ellie? God damn it. Nope, I did not. Alright. That's a pain in the ass. Frame off. Let's do it. Oh, I took the ether doubler off her. That would have been a rude awakening. Yep. Okay. There we go. Putting on his promise ring. Alright. Time to take back Nissan. Launching Yggdrasil. I think we should be right here. No, wait. Other direction, that's right. It's on this side. There we go. Took me a second. This thing turns not very great, but it necessarily shouldn't have to. Let's see. I'm not thinking sneaking is going to be my strategy. I think just blowing everyone up. I think that might be my strategy. Isn't it more? From what little I've seen, there isn't anything much I can say. Either they haven't found what they're looking for yet, or they've already found what they were looking for and have just left behind some guards. Alright, let's get moving. Let's see what taking our lemurs off can do. Good stuff. Phase F was a little stronger, isn't it? And oh, she crest 60. Woo! Can't even use it with the ether doubler on. We got 2 enemies. Nice level up. It's a really good level up, actually. His ether stat pretty much doesn't matter, so that's pretty much perfect. is so OP. Everyone thinks she sucks, but you stick an ether doubler on her and she's insane. They just keep coming. Oh well, we'll clear out the town pretty quick at this rate. And like I said before, if you want to learn the 7 AP death blows really quick, this is the input you want to use after you've learned the first one. So the first one, just hit all 7 triangle attacks. Use this combination for the other ones because they're somewhat glitched in how they actually gain experience. Didn't really get a chance to restore her EP, so I guess I'll do that this turn. Just have Bart and Faye take care of these two. What are we looking for? Roll Soul here. Sigma Soul, that's it. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, these are land dwellers, and they still have their limiters in. Like, they shouldn't be able to put up a fight against us for this scenario, for this specific scenario. I think they're purposely trying to make it show you just how much stronger your characters get after that. Because after that, we go fight against equal opponents, you know what I mean? But right now, like, they're literally genetically inferior enemies right now. Land break. Man, you do learn it really fast. Or maybe I was just being very efficient before. Okay. Let's check how Faye's doing with that wizardry ring. Not bad. Not bad. So Bart's got the second one already. Nice. I think he's supposed to have ran into us, but he got caught. See our new one. At the rate we're learning, we won't have to do these non-death blow combos for much longer. Forgot just how effective. Yeah, that guy was supposed to have ran into us on his own. Oh well. With the help of Faye and his colleagues, Nissan was freed from Shakan's army. However, the Fatima Jasper and the legendary treasure of the Ave royal family were still in danger. And now he's going to play his last card, and Shakan's true intentions will be brought to light. Should have used someone besides Maria for the initial assault. And switch to her for the actual dungeon. So we can get some death blow experience in. No signs of residents yet. He didn't care about reputations anymore and attacked the land. A last desperate plan to reverse the situation. Since he is it's probably because he was a member of Ethos, and Ethos just got its ass kicked, and then we kind of disappeared for a bit. Treasure. If he wants the treasure, what is he doing attacking here? Actually, the Fatima treasure is in the mausoleum. There was even Father's will there, but I didn't tell anyone. There's no problem. The Jasper is they plan to use the former mother's retinas. Yep. Remove the deceased mother's retina and break the seal. Well, I don't blame you. They had hostages. Has been used in 4 generations. That old coot wants to profane a holy person's corpse? That's unthinkable. Oh, what happened to my chat thing? Seems like it times out after a while. Does it, like, at least I'm catching it as soon as it happens. Is anybody in chat right now? Let's see. I said... Yeah, Maria's... We're gonna be on foot, so maybe not Maria. How about... Hell, why not? Let's take Rico. Haven't used him in a while, right? Well, let's get going. Where is this mausoleum? There's an entrance at the rear of the cathedral. So first of all, we have to get on the road that runs around this town and go in through the back way. Alright then, I'm gonna go on ahead and wait for you at the entrance. So Rico, let's get you set up here. That holy pendant. Get the wizardry ring off Faye. Yeah. Get that death roll going. Either defensive, huh? Okay. What we got here? Same stuff, huh? Go over the south? You got the wrong way? Do you really have to do that? It's just kind of weird. Also, it's playing the Yggdrasil music. This is a weird spot for it. Okay. That's annoying. Oh, we have to go up on that bridge, don't we? There we go. I didn't know there was a hidden path behind the cathedral. Yep, it's usually closed off. So the mausoleum's in there. Oh yeah, the city's ever in danger. The people are supposed to take refuge in there. Deep, deep, deep. Hold on. How far does this go? Just a bit more. More than a bit, I would say. We're here. So, what's gonna happen? He doesn't know what to do. Is everything gonna be okay? Grab a cookie. You guys like no-bakes? Like my favorite. I'm not feeling it right now. Oh. Alright. Oh shit. Walked right into it. Screw these ethos junkies. They're noticeably stronger. Whoa, they killed Bart? Shit. What the hell? Why are they so strong? What the hell? This might be a problem. I was not expecting them to, after the last set of enemies, to do that. Come on, Faye, you gotta survive. You gotta dodge. Now that's game over. This is the first game over I've gotten. What the hell? I had armor on. What the fuck was that? No, we're not doing that. No, 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 no. I definitely saved later than that. What are we gonna do? We're going to... Alright. Oh my god, I can't grab the damn window. Alright, so... Exit that. Reload the game. I can't believe that just happened. Out of nowhere. The enemies right beforehand didn't stand a chance, and those guys killed me in one turn. Totally did not expect that. Glad I saved. Damn. Picking the slow boys might have been a problem. We're gonna have to deal. Alright. Speed through this. That's right. Okay. Yeah. Click through this. Glad I saved. Can't believe I didn't save state for all that time, though. It doesn't sound very likely. It's almost like I didn't register it. So kill Shakan's guards first, actually. The guys in the back are not as important. Okay. Now I'll set my save state. Let's try this again, boys, girls, everyone. A lot of damage. Screw these monks. You guys are ridiculous. I'm stopped and I'm gonna die? Is this what's gonna happen? If I use a Zeta Soul, I'm not gonna make it. I gotta... There's no way to win that. What am I gonna do? Speed Star on someone? Oh. Now I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna heal my party. I don't understand why a regular encounter like that's so hard. I must be underleveled. I must be. All I can think of. These motherfuckers, I swear. They stopped the one character who's got health. Rico, kill this guy with the gun. Alright, I think we should be okay now. Just don't kill Faye and everything will be fine. Nope, he's aiming directly for Faye, isn't he? What a fuck. What a complete fuck. Oh, Faye survived. Nice. Where was I? Good. Okay, let's hopefully Rico can get his death roll very soon, because it'll make a huge difference in this place, it looks like. It'd be hilarious if that actually kills an enemy. Should have got a little bit more for that fight. That was way tougher than I was expecting. That was like a mini boss. Is everyone okay? He isn't here yet. That's odd. Everyone, I need your attention. My friends are currently headed for Bledavik. They're on a mission to take down Shah Khan from his seat of power. There is a need to rebuild this country from scratch again. I've inherited that task from our late king. If all goes well, we'll soon be able to make it a reality. Please believe me and wait for me. You're going to defeat Shah Khan, the late king? Then you're... The town's okay now. Let's go back. Laddie, be careful out there. I know you'll make it okay, and when you do, you have to promise that you'll come out and announce who you are. I want to see you stand on the terrace of Castle Fatima, proudly. You gotta win, lad. You got my support. I don't know what happened or what made me say the things I did. That wasn't like me to say that stuff. You could have just told him that you were the prince. No, I can't do that yet. I need to fulfill my father's last request. Alright. We made it through that weirdly hard section, so... How are you looking, Rico? Alright, you're gonna learn Death Roll. Death Roll is awesome because it's a 7 AP move that's non-elemental. So you can use it very risk-free against new enemies that might have elemental defenses. Okay. Let's do this. Oh. I don't think there's anything. Yeah, there's stuff in here. It's awful dark in here. Oh, they probably have the power shut down because no one's here. Smells like mold. It's obvious. Practically no one's been in there. This is the same angel statue at the cathedral. So this is the door that connects to the great royal treasure. It's time for the Fatima Jasper to do its thing. Oh yeah, one of mine's closed. So opens the path to God, as Satan put back in the church. The Fatima Jasper. That punk Shakan mistook it for the royal pendant. That made it easier for us, so I kept my mouth shut. Central core of the fortress. It's been said that if we shine that mysterious light across our eyes, the fortress will rise to the surface. This is a piece of the Eldridge, basically. Roni just found it. Alright, keep track of the compass. That's what we gotta do. So, not get lost. Sure, a lot of gauges and meters in here. I wonder which is more impressive, the pilot room on your ship or the one in here. Desert worm. Nice. Not moving. It's probably locked. From the looks of it, Shikon hasn't found the great treasure either. Yeah, when we were leaving Nissan, Bard and them said they'd never been here. Well, first of all, let's go locate the great treasure. Let's go back a sec. Yeah, this is one of those places you get lost in, isn't it? One of the samey looking hallways. Okay, that room wraps around. Alright. Let me take the elevator. Go up. Try the southwest path. Energy block. This sounds about right. Oh boy, this all wraps around. I forgot this. I forgot. I know. Now I'm remembering the basic shape of this place. So where's... This is the generator. Alright, we need to go here after we turn the power on, don't we? At least there's not random encounters right now. That's nice. Am I going backwards? I'll be sad. Nope. Okay. Death Blower Wand. That's a pretty sweet item. Somehow I keep getting turned around. Maintain north, okay? There's another Jasper lock. Here we go. This is what we've been hearing about. Incredible. Kinda looks a lot like Bart's gear. Oh yeah, now that you mention it, well, if you trace my Brigadier's history, it was a gear originally made in Ave that I customized. It wouldn't surprise me if there was some connection. Yeah, well, looks like there's no power down here except for the emergency lights. This gear too, no power in the lights. The drive unit's been sealed. Control panels down there didn't do much. There's probably something around here. I'm not seeing much in here, are you? Whoops. Something's written here. Does anyone have a light? Got a light? There's an inscription. It's my ancestors. Peace to all those who come here. Fearing great calamity, we sealed this legacy, entrusting its fate to you. Alright, this should work. Now how am I gonna get this out? Yeah. You said it would appear above if it read the eyes. Think you can move this building? Okay, let's go back downstairs and try it. Father, looks like we're gonna have to move this. Sorry, but I'll have to borrow it. Dun 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 dun. Gotta find this damn elevator, which I'm sure we'll never find, because this room's round. Yeah. I like how they all come out the same fucking door, so you can't ever figure out where you are. This ain't gonna work. Is there a door on the other side of the wall? That would make more sense, wouldn't it? There we go. Bartholomew. Hey, aren't you the tool guy? Yep, my wife and I escaped together. So what are you doing here? Something's going on. Oh no, I've come this far. I'm not going back. I'm gonna stay and help you. Now are you selling something now? No. Let's get this baby started. Well then, let's do it. Oh my god, my computer's gonna force an update. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, as soon as this moment ends, I'm gonna have to stop and restart the broadcast. That sucks. God damn. Jasper Fortress. Weave surface. Next, open the sky dome. Huh? Wrong button. No doubt, it's something I accidentally pushed. Yes! This is the way! Oh, really? Quit fooling. What the heck did you just press? Oh, well, I wouldn't say it was a complete success, but it'll do for now. That beam cannon. This ain't good. Don't worry, I've never fouled things up yet, have I? Well, have I? Twice. Twice so far. How about, ladies and gentlemen, behold. Is that not Battle Tower over yonder?